Merry Christmas from the top of the mast in Carolina Beach, North Carolina. Just doing a little pre-offshore checklist up here, making sure all our cotter pins look good and no sign of any other pins wanting to shear. It's a gorgeous day, it's a little chilly. Merry Christmas, y'all. See y'all outside.
We headed out of the Cape Fear Inlet to a beautiful sunset and dolphins escorting us into the Atlantic. Although it was cold, we were looking forward to our first overnight sail into Charleston, South Carolina. It amazes me how quickly weather can change, and on a tiny sailboat you are at Mother Nature's mercy. As we approach Charleston, South Carolina, the seas are confused as a cold front catches up with us. These confused seas make me seasick, and Rob has to hand steer for a good portion of the trip.
She's got the seasick. She's looking along pretty good. 6.5, 7 knots.
After about 12 hours of confused seas and me being seasick, we finally come into the inland of Charleston. I could not be happier.
We made it! Charleston, South Carolina. Woo!
It's been a long passage. We got beat up this morning, but all is well. We're here and hungry and tired and cold and wet. And looking forward to a hot shower and hot food and taste beverage somewhere.
So this is the first time that I've seen myself in 2 days. Actually, I'm not even seeing myself.
Yeah, it's cold.
How big is your team?
How is it?
Probably about 60.
I'm not going to talk with my mouth full. Delicious.
It's like medium size. Yeah, now to make it.
This is Hot Little Biscuit, Callie's Hot Little Biscuit, Charleston, South Carolina, and this place is recommended. And it's not going to break the bank.
Right.
And they're standing outside eating. As were we, and we decided to come back in because it's 25 degrees and very cold. It's tight in here, but it's well worth the wait and delicious.
Definitely.
Long time to be involved in the sport, especially as a parent.
After our bellies were full, we headed back to the boat for some much-needed rest.
Southbound on the ICW, just coming out of Charleston, and this is our first and only drawbridge between here and Beaufort, South Carolina, and we're fighting a nasty current, and I'm sorry?
Watson Bridge.
The Watson Bridge. Fighting a nasty current, and they opened way early. I think we're making 2.5 knots.
Here we are at our first anchorage, Church's Creek, on our way to Beaufort, South Carolina, enjoying the sunset. After having run aground in Ashepoo-Coosall Cutoff, waiting for the tide to rise, we anchored in Factory Creek in Beaufort, South Carolina. And we were surprised to wake up to freezing rain and snow.
Yeah, this is supposed to be Beaufort, South Carolina. It's cold, and we probably have ½ inch or inch or more of accumulating snow, ice, sleet, rain, frozen stuff on deck, and this is crazy. The South Carolina DOT shut down
the swing bridge to us, probably for obvious reasons. We're eyeing the mooring field with hot showers and laundry facilities over there within a quick dinghy right away. But we're locked into another night, hoping this will provide a little bit of insulation. Maybe. Probably not. See you guys. Woo! Hey! Gosh, I feel frostbit. See y'all on the other side. Much love.
Meanwhile, down below, cabin fever is in full effect. We just found out from the South Carolina DOT that Ladies Island Bridge will be closed today and possibly for a few more days, as the bridge is completely frozen over and cannot open for anybody to come through. So we will make do on the boat and make some hot stew and keep warm. We are currently waiting for the Ladies Island Swing Bridge to open. We've been in Beaufort for 5 days now, and we just want to get through to Port Royal so we can go out that inlet and head on to Fernandina Beach, St. Mary's Inlet.
So we're clipping along about, I think Anna just yelled out 8 knots, just under the wheel, we've got about probably a knot and a half of current at our back. So pushing out of Port Royal, South Carolina here. We were stuck in Beaufort, South Carolina for a handful of days. There was ice on the bridge and they wouldn't open it for us. But anyway, we are moving forward, underway, making way, making 8 knots. So it's around sunset, Friday afternoon, January 5th or 6th or something. But I've got the self-steering wind vane working, our third man. I'm thrilled to have this up and running. We can actually do legitimate watches. 4 hours on, 4 hours off, maybe? What do you think, babe?
Yeah, maybe. Yes, absolutely.
Or 6 hours on, 6 hours off.
Let's say 4.
4 it is.
2.
I hope this thing hangs in there. So this is Fort Clinch State Park in the northern part of Georgia. And this is the inlet that we came in, St. Mary's Inlet.
Fort Clinch was named after General Duncan Lamont Clinch, a prominent figure of the Second Seminole War. Construction of Fort Clinch began in 1847, built at the mouth of St. Mary's River to protect the port of Fernandina. Even though this fort was never completed or ever saw combat, it served as a military post during the Civil War, Spanish-American War, and World War II. Fort Clinch became one of the state's first parks in 1935. The marina at Fernandina Beach suffered a lot of damage from Hurricane Matthew in 2016 and are still trying to recover. A lot of dredging still needs to be done.
pelican poop. Well done, guys. Thank you. You can hang out anytime. Well, we're about to leave Fernandina Beach, Florida, and we came up to this little dock house and got our last shower for maybe a couple days. We're on our way to St. Augustine, and we'll find something there as far as getting clean and doing laundry, but it's been nice here. I'm going to catch this outgoing tide down the Intercoastal Waterway and anchor up somewhere between here and St. Augustine tonight, and then we'll have an easy push in tomorrow. So this will be an easy day, but we're looking forward to it. And our chart plotter crapped out on us a few days ago, which set us back, but Garmin was nice enough to overnight a new one to us, so we've replaced it, and we're all up and running and good to go. I hate being bound by electronics, and if it weren't for the fact that it was tied into our depth sounder, then we'd have made the push anyway. We've got navionics and backups, but that was going to require a lot, and we wouldn't have had our depth sounder, and being on the ICW, it's kind of critical. Anyway, it's a beautiful day here, and we'll see you guys on the other side.
We woke up to a heavy fog in the Pine Island anchorage on the Tolomado River. We were about 13 miles north of St. Augustine and couldn't wait until the fog cleared so we could tie up and step onto solid ground and explore all that St. Augustine had to offer. Join us next time as we explore St. Augustine, we run aground, continue on to Fort Lauderdale, and cross the Gulf Stream to the Bahamas.